YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Will, back in the building with another video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here and you enjoy content like this, maybe consider hitting subscribe. The G1 Pro is supposed to give you the ultimate gaming experience due to so much light with the 2 light bars and LED strip. The G1 Pro comes with a newly designed color sense technology camera, which will basically mimic the image on screen onto the LED strip on the back of the television, and also the light bars. What this kit has to offer is 4 game modes, 4 movie modes, 8 music sync modes, and 42 scene modes to choose from. So let's go ahead and jump into a quick unboxing to see what we all get. Lego. So inside the box, you're gonna get 2 light bars, 1 LED neon rope strip. You get a 1080p camera, which also has an all-in-one hub design. You get corner and straight mounting clips for the LED strip, and you get a headphone linking cable. You also get these orange foam stickers that's going to help you with the calibration process. You get 2 mounting templates. One is going to be 21.9 and the other is going to be 16.9 to help you mount the LED strip on the back of your monitor. You get a quick start guide and a user manual. The light bar measures in 17 inches tall. It has a very sleek design. There is little rubber right here, which is going to help preventing it from sliding around on the table. These feel very premium. I mean, it is like made out of plastic. I think these look good in like a gaming setup for sure. Here is your LED strip with this unit. It's very similar to like the Govee neon rope that I actually just did a review on. This is diffused silicone material on top that's gonna help reduce hot spots for LEDs. This connects through USB-C. And of course, this cannot be cut. The light strip measures in at 55 inches long. This camera uses like a spring. It is different from like the other immersion kits that I have. This camera will stick off 3 inches from your TV, but it's an improvement over the previous model. It does look way fancier. I mean, like it almost looks like a spaceship in a way. It's really giving me that futuristic vibe. This is basically a camera slash hub. Everything connects to this camera. Let's go ahead and show you how to mount this on a TV. It doesn't work too well, but again, we're just gonna freehand it because in this scenario I have this side is kind of blocking ports and this is where the power goes in. We're just gonna freehand it. To insert this, you're just gonna shove it in and you kind of lock it into place with these little rubbery pieces. So to get this set up is fairly simple. You plug in the power supply in the back of the camera, and you also have 2 USB-C ports. One is for the LED strip and the other is for the play bars. There's also a button on top that can quickly toggle on and off. Just got it all installed, put my TV back on the wall, and as you can see, man, it works. It's so much brighter than the 2 play bars that I recently had. With this kit, it's gonna put out enough light, especially if you have like a white background. I'm honestly satisfied with this. Govee does provide these orange little foam pads, but I found a better solution. This is a YouTube video which will help you calibrate the camera and prevent you from having to stick these orange foam pads onto your TV. I got the light bars installed as well. I had to turn this down because this is 100% and that's how much light is going on. Super bright, colors are vibrant. If you're wondering, I basically ran all the wires up on my backdrop, so it's all hidden behind the wall, and that's how it's all connected. To get this all installed, what you're gonna do is go to your app store and get the Govee app. You're gonna hit the plus in the top right corner and you can type in G1 Pro, searching for Bluetooth, and as you can see, it already found the Bluetooth, so we're connecting it now. I'm just gonna call this TV lights. So we're gonna hit start now, and now it's asking us which light bar is where. We are going through the setup process of the neon rope. You can choose to just do this with Bluetooth only, but Wi-Fi of course. So now it's telling us to stick the orange foams on, but again, we're gonna use this template that we got off the internet. We're just gonna go ahead now and get our calibration on. Here is your brightness. So right now it's on 40%. This is what 100% looks like, and every light in my room is off besides this. So now you have your mode section, and in here you have things like music, video mode, color mode, scene mode, DIY. Let's do color mode first. Pretty much just a breakdown of the LED strip and the 2 different light bars in different sections. So I can actually select all of these and change it to, you know, any color that I want. I could either use these colors that are right here. It's also a color wheel right here, so I could pick around on here to choose the color. On the LED strip, you have 14 different selections that you can choose from. On the light bars, you have 5 different sections that you can manipulate the colors. Moving along from color, the next is going to be your scene modes. In here, you do have 42 different scene modes. I'm just going to play through some of my favorite. Let's go. You have 42 different scene modes to choose from, and I like the way they have them categorized as well. If you want to be real fancy, we can create a DIY mode. It's a lot in here you can play with that you can kind of define the scene way better than just choosing your own. When I tap on video, you have a few different selections. So you can select the saturation. I also have a game and a movie selection. You have 4 different selections. This is for like a story driven game. You have action, like a first person shooter or like a racing game, and in movie, you have 4 other selections. You also have a sound effect button right here. So it's a lot of options in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and play some games and stuff and let you guys know what I think. On the back of the play bars, there is a Govee logo. You can actually choose a color to make it static, or you can have it adjust to the dominant color of the light bar. You can also affect the brightness as well. Now, there is no way that you can actually turn this off. So the only thing that I noticed that you can do is make it like a dark blue and go all the way down, and it'll almost be off. First, let's go over the game modes. You have story, action, shoot, and racing. The differences with these are, it just interacts a little bit differently, meaning like the speed of like the transition of colors just seem to be a little bit different. So with story mode, it feels like the colors change slightly slower, versus action, they go a little bit faster, and in shooter mode, it goes even faster, and then racing mode, it just goes even faster. The 4 different modes is more of like a intensity. I honestly didn't see any other difference. Like, it seemed like they all did the same thing except for changing the colors at a faster pace. When it comes to movie modes, now they say it's 4 different modes. It's more like 4 different ways that you can make the LEDs interact with what's on screen. It's like same color, you have different color, you have whole bar, and then you have bar segment. Typically with this, you're gonna leave it in bar segment because that is the RGBIC function. All in all, the difference between game and movie, with the game mode, it responds faster. A few things on accuracy. Govee actually recommends to reduce white surfaces that reflects light to get the most accurate color representation. You really just need to turn all the lights off and just use the immersion kit to really immerse you into the experience. Anything that reflects off of the TV will affect your Govee immersion DreamView kit. A few things to keep in mind with this kit is RGB cannot display skin tones. Instead of it being like a brown, because LEDs can't produce the color brown, it'll be more of like a red tone or like a yellowish orange. All right guys, so we have to go over DreamView. You basically sync all of your Govee lights to the camera's synchronization. So you would click on this top icon, movie watching DreamView. You would click here, you would click add. I'm now gonna sync other devices to also be controlled with this camera. Literally all the products seem to work with this. So now we're telling the app where all of the products are inside of the room. I'm gonna put 2 because it's like right above the TV. For my floor lamp, it's kind of off to the left, so I'm gonna choose 20. And my table lamp is like it's like 7, like right at the bottom. Now that these are all selected, you can see you have a few options. Very self-explanatory. This says same brightness. When you click on adjust brightness, I can adjust each of these individually. You have two ways to control this. You have either part or all, and the difference between the two is part is going to be RGBIC and all is going to be just static color for all the lights. And then you have movie and game. I'm just going to go ahead and play something so you can see it all at work. I have the immersion kit Flow Pro bars, and I also have the immersion kit for the TV backlight. Those products, they do not have the new firmware to do DreamView. Tried to update in my app and I wasn't able to do so. Previously, I had the Flow Pro bars on here with the Color Sense technology camera, and I actually never made a review for it because I thought it wasn't the right fit for my 43-inch 4K TV. This is it. This is the one that I've been looking for. This is perfect for a 43-inch TV. So if you guys have one, this is the one that I'm recommending. I couldn't get to the edges of my TV to wrap around due to the LED strip being a little bit short. But as you see, even like in the middle of my TV, it produces more than enough light just by itself. If you're deciding between Flow Pro bars or the G1 kit, I think you should just go for the G1 kit unless you're gaming on like a single 27-inch monitor. But if you want the ultimate experience and you have a screen bigger than 27-inch, I think that this is the way to go. My first con with this device is gonna be scene modes move way too fast in my opinion. I think Govee, it's time for you guys to implement something in the app where you can actually adjust the speed of like moving dynamic effects. My next con is gonna be, obviously with this kit, there is gonna be a slight delay from the colors on screen versus the colors that are produced on the back of your TV. Now that's due because the Color Sense technology, it obviously needs to see the image and then display the colors. So another con for me is going to be short cables. Okay guys, so I was actually able to find an extension cable that works with this kit, and I will leave it linked down in the description. It's expensive, but I think you're getting a lot of value for what you're paying for. Pros with this kit: this is like the ultimate gaming experience due to you having light bars and a neon rope light wrapped around the TV. Another pro for me is, since you're using a Color Sense technology camera to display the colors, this kit is compatible with any type of content you're able to put on screen. If you use smart apps that are built into your TV, you're unable to use a sync box. So if I was to buy an HDMI sync box, I wouldn't even be able to use it unless I bought a Fire Stick and then use the Fire Stick as the HDMI input to display the colors on screen. All in all, I think the Govee DreamView G1 Pro is definitely the ultimate gaming experience. I just love it in my setup. Look how good this looks. I feel very immersed into the experience, and it's so much fun to play in front of. Feel like it definitely enhances the game. This is the one that I am recommending for anybody between 32 inches up to about 43 inches. I will leave affiliate links below, which can save you, I think, about 10% on Govee products and give me a small commission. So if you're into that, hook me up. I'm gonna hook you up and we all win, right? You feel me? With that being said, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to leave your boy a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I'ma holla at y'all next week in my next video. Deuces.